Hey everyone, alright, in this video let's talk about Disney Fox. So it was official last night at midnight. Disney officially owns the Fox Film Library and Television Studio Library. This is massive news and causes a seismic shift in Hollywood. Now in this video I'm going to talk to you about what I think is gonna kind of come about due to this massive merger. Now, as theme park fans, we sort of like to, well, our brains always go towards how does this affect the parks, right? We all do it. I mean, I do it too. I'm a massive Disney parks person. So when anything like this happens, I immediately think, well, how is it going to impact the parks? And to be honest with you, I honestly believe that this Fox purchase or merger, whatever you want to call it, will have very little impact on the theme parks. If you really look at the Fox Film Library, okay, if you go through all their movies, they have a handful of really big franchises that can translate well into a theme park environment, like Star Wars, Marvel, like with the X-Men, and you know, like Simpsons and Avatar. But all those things are already in theme parks. You know, Universal already has The Simpsons. You know, we're already getting a lot of Star Wars stuff. Marvel is already coming. Pandora is already here. So what I think the Fox merger means for Disney parks is basically just kind of more of the same. We're just going to get more variety. So we're probably going to get more Marvel heroes at California Adventure and other parks around the world. Maybe they'll get some X-Men or Fantastic Four. You know, will be added to these Marvel lands down the road. You know, Animal Kingdom will probably see a Pandora expansion, especially with all these Avatar sequels. I think there's like 3 or 4 movies coming out in the next few years. They'll definitely see some sort of Pandora expansion. You know, so I think that's kind of what's going to happen. I just think that it's going to be more of the same. We're just going to get more of a variety and more of what we already have. The Fox Library doesn't have a whole lot for Disney parks. You know, they have a lot of great movies, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to make a great attraction or a great theme park land, right? Like Home Alone, for example, or Miracle on 34th Street, both terrific, amazing, iconic films. But you can't do anything with those in the theme parks, and Fox is basically full of franchises like that. So I think for the theme parks, out of all the divisions in the Walt Disney Company, the theme parks will be impacted the least in regards to the Fox merger. Now, the most will be obviously the studios, the streaming service. The streaming service really is the reason why Disney purchased Fox. They want that film library, they want that TV studio library, so they can, you know, they can pack their streaming service full of all this content. That is the reason behind this purchase. If not for the streaming service, Disney probably wouldn't have bought Fox. Okay, that's the reality of the situation. Now, I do want to kind of touch upon branding a little bit, okay? Because when Disney bought Fox, they didn't buy everything. They're not going to own Fox News Channel. They're not going to own Fox Sports Network, and they're not going to own the Fox Broadcast Network. So I think Bob Iger, well, I know Bob Iger is very brand conscious, right? He's not going to allow his properties, his IPs, to be in any way confused with the other Fox stuff that's not his. You know, so what I think he's going to do is, I think they're going to remove, and this might be controversial, but I really do believe they're going to do this. I think they might remove the Fox name from all these Fox properties that Disney acquired. So for example, 20th Century Fox would just become 20th Century, right? Searchlight, Fox Searchlight would just become Searchlight. Things like that. They're going to remove the Fox portion to differentiate between the Disney-owned Fox stuff and Fox News. Now, it's no secret, okay? You don't have to really even be into politics to know. Fox News is really conservative, okay? And Disney is a really progressive, socially conscious company. There's no way they're going to want anyone confusing the two. Bob Iger is not going to want that to happen. I'm telling you my prediction right now, and I could be wrong, but they will remove the Fox names from that brand, and they'll simplify it. And it'll give them a clear line between what they own and Fox News Channel and Fox Sports over here. So that's my prediction. We'll see if it actually pans out. But yeah, this is basically what's going on here. I really think that the streaming service is the focus. The theme parks will be minimally affected. Very, very little. We'll get more of the same of what we already have now. But what do you guys think about this Fox deal? Do you agree with me that really it's for the streaming service? Do you disagree with me? What are your thoughts on everything that we discussed today? I really do appreciate all of you watching. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe. I do content on Disney all the time. And as always, have a marvelous day.